You should meet my dad sometime. I call him Pee-wee. Where he came up with that nickname, I'm not sure. They also call him Sharky. I don't know why. I just know him as Pee-wee. Pee-wee. I've never been around that man and not had a crazy story to tell. My dad is... Let me just tell you a story, and you put the description to my father. He's the type of man that will do anything to just not pay taxes. Somebody's dad has to be a crook, so of course why not mine? But anyways, I was probably around 12 years old, 12, 13, and I went to go stay with Pee-wee for a week. He was an ice cream man. I remember I was walking into the garage, and he opens up this big white cooler, and inside it was just like every bit of ice cream that you've ever seen. Ever. I lived off of Choco Tacos that entire week. It was phenomenal. So he had an ice cream truck, obviously, and his ice cream truck was almost like a... It was a little bit of a bigger truck. It wasn't a full-size truck. It was almost like a trike with a big trunk, like a big cooler in the back. And it sat two people in the front, and, you know, steering wheel and whatnot. And he started it up with a screwdriver. Come to think of it, I've never known my father to start a car without the assistance of a screwdriver. Ever. Pulls out the screwdriver, cranks it up, he gets it going, and we're driving along, you know, along the neighborhood, selling ice cream. It was kind of cool, you know, and it was kind of fun. And I got to, you know, be the kid, hand out the ice cream and all that stuff. I ate ice cream myself, and my dad made some decent cash that day. So then, you know, I wanted to do it again the next day, of course. So the next day, my dad had a motorcycle, and he picked me up from school on the motorcycle, and we were just kind of driving around. He swings by this neighborhood that he usually goes to, you know, as he's selling his ice cream, and he sees this other guy selling ice cream in the same neighborhood. Pee-wee freaks out. He drives up and around and up again, pulls off, and tells me to just hang tight. He gets off the motorcycle, goes back there, and starts having, well, a confrontation, so to speak, with this guy in front of these kids, except not too many words are exchanged. More or less like just another fist-to-face series. My dad's beating up this man in front of all these kids because he's taking over his ice cream territory. In the ghetto, when there's a fight, nobody calls the cops. Nobody goes off and running. It's almost like a spectacle. People go around, gather around, and watch the scene. And then laugh about it, talk about it, joke about it, whatnot. You know, if it was nowadays, it'd probably videotape it and put it on YouTube. So my dad just gets done kicking this guy's ass. I don't know what to think, you know, I don't know what to think of it. So he gets back on the motorcycle, of course, and he takes off, and then we get back on the truck because we're going to sell the ice cream. Now here's the thing. We go back to the same neighborhood. The same neighborhood where this man, Dangerous Pee-wee, just kicked the crap out of this other Joe. And the kids are still running out to the ice cream man as if they forgot the entire thing. They forgot this. Dangerous man, ice cream man, it doesn't matter. It just didn't matter. You define what my dad is. To me, he's just Pee-wee. You tell me.